Is it other people of color that kind of relate to your experiences? You say people are finding you.
Yeah.
Who have you found that is finding you?
And it's not like I'm having like some panacea. I'm not like flooded with people, but I think that I'm incrementally finding the right kinds of folks. Right now, I'm talking to you. And so I sought you out, but we're having a meeting of the minds. So I would say that in some element, your curiosity has drawn you here. I have been contacted like yourself. I've talked with various reporters. There's someone, former Wall Street Journal reporter, who's reached out. There's some reporters from The Guardian that have contacted me. There are some professors that have done so as well. There was someone from Germany. In fact, there's a study that's done on transracial identity by Salter and Kastin. I don't know if you saw that. It was just published in 2021 and it's starting to
No.
gain traction. And I'll send you a link to that at some point. And what that study has done, I think it's basically the first of its type because there was so much that was not published at the time when I was working on the doctorate because I finished that in 2016. But
Hmm.
the study from Germany effectively looks at, now it's a piloted study, so there's only 14 subjects. So, you would generally want a sample size of at least 30 so that you can begin to, extrapolate and generalize and all of that. But 14, nevertheless, it qualifies as a piloted study.
Yeah.
And various people, so some people that were, they were born white, they were born Asian, they were born black, they were born however they were born, and yet they have this identification with a different race in the way that I fundamentally do. And it was all over the spectrum, so someone born white and interested or identifying as Asian, one other person with Hispanic identification. So it was quite a cross section. And there were some things there worthy of statistical significance, things that would probably be adjacent to body dysmorphia, things along those lines. But my point is that is something that's come into the quiver. So I recognize that this is still rare and it's going to be rare. And there's a lot of pushback. There's a lot of unresolved, I would say, pain as it relates to race, as it relates to cultural appropriation, as it relates to, I just saw your response to the Tyree Nichols. I mean, that's in and of itself a whole different matter, but there's some overlap with it. So the point is there's a slow synthesis, a slow build of people that want to talk about how many folks are continuing to challenge, the sum of their parts and the circumstance in which they were born, recognizing that there are social cues, there are various significant dynamics, seminal dynamics that end up happening, and we become the repository of that.
Hmm.
And it effectively translates into kind of a mathematics or a kind of wiring mixed with our biochemistry and whatnot to see, this is how I identify. This is what makes sense for me to navigate through the world.